The eye look I'm creating today was inspired by Kelly from Keep Beauty Real and Devinah, the founder and owner of Devinah Cosmetics. In October of 2024, Devinah Cosmetics released a collection, Twilight Whispers collection, and I delayed picking up some shadows from that collection. It was a 9-pan collection with a palette, spooky palette, Halloween themed. It was about witches and the secrets of the night, whispers of magic and mystery. My first thought when I saw the collection was, I'm buying all of it. But I had to be mindful, remain intentional about what really I'm purchasing. After seeing the swatches that Devinah Cosmetics puts on their Instagram page, whenever they release a collection leading up to the release date, they usually have focused swatches of each shade on their Instagram page. So after looking at those, I decided on 3 shadows, and I also think Devinah did a live or a video on YouTube showcasing the collection and creating the look. I don't recall if Kelly picked up the whole collection. It's been a while since I watched her video, but I will link her video, the video that inspired this look, and also from her video, Devinah was inspired and decided to create a similar look. I have my empty magnetic 6-pan Devinah palette, and these 3 shadows are from the collection, Twilight Whispers collection, that I purchased last year. I haven't used them. I think, yeah, I see some surface disturbance. I have swatched them once or twice, but yet to use them on my eyelids. But these are the 3 shades from the collection: Cinder Bloom, Thorn Shade, and Earth Sworn. This is a matte. Thorn Shade was one I was really drawn to. These 2 were my first 2. This green, really nice sparkly green, has a brown base to it. And then this was the 3rd one I decided on when I was purchasing. I decided, since I'm doing a look, I will make it a Devinah palette. This is Colmôe, a matte, Persephone, a muted green, army green, and then of course the one and only Karma, their black matte shadow. I just have my sunscreen on. Since I haven't used the shadows before, I'm not sure if I will have fallout. So I'm going to do my eye look first, and then complete my base. And my base, it's nothing fancy. It's just my everyday basket with most of my Project Pan products. I did though pull out 2 of my Devinah products, the highlighter and bronzer. I have them in these Makeup Geek empty magnetic palettes. So this is my Devinah bronzer in Mesa, and this is my Devinah highlighter in Uzma. I can swatch these. bronzer highlighter. This is the bronzer, and that's the highlighter. The highlighter is a dual chrome. I do enjoy this highlighter, but I have to be careful when I apply it. There is a fine line on my skin tone between applying it where you catch a glimpse of it, that pinkish duochrome highlight, to it looking really icy and cast a white shadow when I'm looking straight compared to when I'm turned towards the camera. This is a unique highlighter. This is not showing true to color. I don't know if I darken it. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it when I darken the exposure. This is a unique highlighter in my beauty capsule. The highlighter is one of my oldest Devinah Cosmetics product. The few times I've gone to their site to look, to see, just perusing, what can I get? I haven't seen Uzma, or when I've seen it, it's usually out of stock. So I'm not quite sure if it's discontinued or if they'll bring it back sometime. So I'll start on the eye. Devinah does have an eyelid primer Prolusion, which I once had, but I passed it on to someone else because it wasn't working for me like I wanted it to. So I passed it on, but they do have it in case you're wondering and interested. I'm going to go into Colmôe and just lightly apply it all over my lid. This is out of habit. Most of the time, I don't know why, out of habit. I think a long time ago with my oily lids, I got into the routine of setting. I didn't just come up with it, just from watching YouTube videos. Ages ago, I learned that a way to combat oily lids was not only, but a part of it was setting your lids with translucent powder. But I've done powder, I've done, as in translucent powder, face powder, I've done bronzer, I've done any form of powder, eyeshadow, to set whatever primer I used. Also, for me, it's a way for my lids to be uniformed in texture, and then other shadows that I apply can seamlessly glide on and blend better. That's my thought. That's what I've experienced. So just a habit. That's Colôe applied lightly. You can build it up to that opacity, but I did not. And then I'm going to go into, do I want to use this brush? No. I want to, I'm going to go into Earth Swan. Devinah mattes, especially the dark mattes, it's really pigmented, so I'm going in really lightly. And then I'll build it up. I'm very, very impressed so far by the blendability of the shade Earth Swan. I'm tempted to do a halo eye. The look that I'm initially thinking of doing is Earth Swan on the outer corner, Thorn Shade on all over my lid, and Cinder Bloom in the inner corner. But now, as I'm blending Earth Swan, I'm thinking halo eyes. How about halo eyes? I think I might do that. Should we? I think I'll do Hello Eyes because it's not my usual everyday shadow placement. My usual everyday would have been the original plan, as in darker outer corner, lid shade, and then inner corner shade, which is usually a lighter, brighter shadow. And that's what Earth Swan looks like. And then I'm going to apply it in a corner and build it up. This was not the original plan, but I'm excited to see the outcome. This alone can be a look. Although this Earth Swan is a dark brown, there is a gray tone to it, which I like. I don't want to get carried away and make this too smoky, but this is beautiful. For the next shadows, I'm going to apply Devinah Specular Sparkle and Shimmer Glue Base. It's their sticky base. And if you don't know, Devinah has brushes as well. I'm trying to decide which one I want. I think I have some dirty brushes, but I have these. One second, I have some hanging on the towel where I washed them. I think I'm going to use this one. This one is D102, and that's a Devinah Cosmetics brushes. I'm going to apply this glue base on the negative space on the lid where Earth Swan is not. I do have a Devinah Cosmetics discount code. It's just my name, Locmaiden, and it will get you 20% off select products. It doesn't work on everything, to my knowledge. It works on certain products, and I do not get a commission. It's just a coupon code for you to use to save some money. I'm going to take D106 and go into Thorn Shade. I think I want to put Cinder Bloom right on the center, so I'll slowly build up Thorn Shade. This is beautiful. First impression, using the shadows on my lids. And I'm pressing it on. I'm not swiping. The sticky base and also pressing on the shadows will help decrease any potential fallout. And then I'll go into, with the same brush, I just wiped it off, Cinder Bloom. Yeah, it's a pink green. See, on my skin tone, you see more of the green. But it's, I can see the orange and the pink. There's orange and pink, and then there's some green to it. This was not the original plan, but I love it. I will go in with, I'll go with Persephone, my crease. We'll give it that greenish hue to my crease. And also Persephone seemed to tone down Earthsworn in case it gets out of hand where it's too smoky. I am about to go out, so I'm keeping that in mind. I may build up Earthsworn, more Earthsworn. And then Kalon. I think this is it for the lid. I will apply Karma with D101 in my waterline. I have to get really close to the mirror to do that, so I'll be right back. And this is what Karma looks like in this waterline. I don't have it in this one yet, but just so you can see the difference. I'm not going to smoke it out. I applied it really precisely in that waterline. And now it's on both. And homage to Deandra, who loves using Karma as a liner in the waterline. I remember the first time I heard her say that she uses it in her waterline. And I know for my eyes, usually when I use powder really close to my eyes, I feel that little dryness. I always use a pencil like the Kajal liners, but after she said it, I tried it one time and it did not irritate my eyes. It worked out. And since then, I now know I have the option to use Karma in my waterline as a black, really black shade. I'm going to complete the rest of my makeup in a makeup and music style. If you've been watching my channel, you know what that means, and I'll be right back. This is the finished look. I decided to put on my green earrings. When I was applying this lip color, I'm gonna apply some more. When I was applying this lip color initially, I thought, oh, we are really going dark today. I love how the look turned out. This is a gorgeous color story right here. As you can see, Usma highlighter, you can see the glow. I hope you can see the glow, but not quite the shift. Perhaps when I take photos, the shift will show, but in person, I can see the pinkish orange hue to it. But it's gorgeous. I have to be, again, careful when I'm applying it. If you have deeper skin tone and you've experienced this, then you know what I'm talking about. You may apply a highlighter, it looks great from this angle. Then when you look straight on, you see the icy, whitish cast against your skin tone. I have to be mindful about that when I'm applying this highlighter. But I love this highlighter. I love this whole look. I went ahead and applied Cinder Bloom in the inner corners. I think that is it for this whole look. Thank you again to Kelly for inspiring this look, and for Deandra also being inspired by Kelly and then inspiring me as well. And we completed this look. Again, I will link those two ladies in the description box below so you can go check them out. I will link their channels and the inspiration videos, the videos that they created, where they created the looks that inspired me, so you can go check them out and watch those videos if you haven't watched them. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and while you're here, if you have not subscribed, I would love for you to consider subscribing. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video.